Hey you guys, this is Black Ops 200 with another video for you guys. It's about iPods, and I'm gonna start with the iPod 30 gig video. It's kind of an old iPod, but you'll get the general kind of gist of it. You can use it with the newer ones too. So we're gonna hook it up to my computer right now. I don't have iTunes installed just because it's heavy, and I have an Acer computer, so it's not made for. It only has 1 GB RAM. You can upgrade it too, but I really don't want to spend the money or care that much about it to upgrade it because I'm not going to play like intense video games on it. So here we go. I just heard it going, so now we're gonna go to my computer again. Okay, this is what you want to do. You're gonna see it's because I have apps and stuff on mine. It'll come as up as a normal flash drive, but mine has portable apps installed. So you're gonna go into it. See how I have stuff laid out on it or in it? You can do that. Most people think iPod you only have to use iTunes to store information on it, or you have to go through iTunes and put your songs on it. That's not true. You can it's true to play them. If you're trying to only play them, then you're gonna want to do it that way. If you just want storage purposes, like I really don't use my 30 gig anymore. I'm just lazy and I have like two of them. So I have one that I listen to, one I just use for storage memory, even though it's not as safe as getting an actual hard drive, but it's less expensive since it's 30 GB drive for a video. So you basically, I'll just do it right now. You make a new folder. Do not delete any of the information inside of your that's already there, like your sound stuff, menu stuff like that. Don't delete that stuff out because you still need it. Like notes, don't delete it because those are what you put in so that you can see it on your actual. You make a name, blah blah blah. I'm gonna make JJ as a name. You open it, and then you can go to your computer. Say like I have AVG free storage right here. I can drag this in and drop it, as you see right here. Now it's on my iPod drive. So now that when I open my iPod and I go into setups, or I go into my computer, it'll show me that. I'm just going to delete the folder because I don't want to save the content. But you can store a lot of information, up to 30 gigs worth, or a little bit less because it's not exactly 30, but it's very close to it. I have a lot of information. I have music, tons of music I back up on my iPod hard drive. So you can basically use your iPod as a big, gigantic flash drive. But it's a little bit more heavier to take with you, but you can do it that way. The only downsides I would say to doing this is sometimes I've heard of people having the iPod death signs where your iPod just dies on you, or your drive isn't working, or it says cannot connect to computer, or if you have iTunes with it and you try to do it, it won't mess it up. It just makes it a little. It takes a little longer to open because it opens iTunes before it opens your drive, or it'll open the drive before it opens iTunes. So it'll slow down your computer depending on what kind you have and how many gigabytes of RAM you have. So you're gonna want to do that. That would be storage, and you can also defrag this, which was in my other videos. You can also do that if you really want to. Uh, Mine is fine. As you can tell, always before you're going to put information inside of your device or iPod, we're going to say now. See, it says my iPod name. Um, you're going to want to check how much space you have left. Like I have basically used most of the drive. So you're going to have 665 megabytes of space left remaining. I've used 27.1 gigabytes of space, so that's how much I left. So I can't put something on that's too big, or it just won't fit. So you're gonna want to always check that before you put something on there. I think that's about it about the iPod. 30 gig. You can also, if you have an issue with it, I might do a later one on how to take apart an iPod or fix a 30 gig, but I don't know if I'm going to do one of those tutorials. But if I do, I'll show you guys how to do that so that you can fix that little issue you're going to have. Sometimes there are dramatical issues which you really can't fix by yourself. Just hopefully you won't have that. I've had that on some that I fixed where they've gone bad a couple weeks later or months later. It's just how the iPods are formatted sometimes, or it's just a firmware issue which can be very frustrating. So be careful when you're storing information on your iPod. I'm not liable for if you break your iPod trying to do this or you try to mod it in some way. I'm just helping you for storage purposes and usage purposes. Alright, hopefully this helped you guys. Black Ops 200 out. Peace, guys.